Hi, this is a video demo of DroidFax, a toolkit for systematic characterization of Android apps. The toolkit includes a main tool, which provides all method calls and ICCs in a given app to characterize both static and dynamic application traits in three orthogonal dimensions: structure, security, and ICC, and also three complementary views. An event tracker is also included, which profiles all the system and user interface events during the app execution. Finally, a statement coverage tracker which directly works on the APK without accessing the source code is also included in the toolkit. So given a set of applications, the toolkit will first perform static analysis to compute the static code view matrix, and it also instruments each app so that traces can be collected at the runtime, and then the traces will be used for computing dynamic matrix. And finally, both static and dynamic matrix will be presented in graphical and tabular formats. So to use the tool, we can go to the website and download the entire tool package. So once you download the packet, and you will find there are two folders within the package. And the libs folder actually includes the DroidFax toolkit itself. And the README gives all the detailed instructions about installation and usage. And step 4 is particularly worthy of your attention because it gives all the detailed instructions about the structure of the input you need to follow in order to get the input apps characterized. And the first thing, we need to do some configurations by editing this script. And for example, we want to specify maybe a different place for the toolkit to be installed. And there are a couple of other parameters that you can configure according to the comments here. And next, we can get into the scripts folder, and now we can start the installation by running these scripts. Once you get into the home directory of the toolkit, the first thing is that you need to specify what kind of inputs you want to do the characterization on. So you need to follow the structure I just explained. For the demo purpose, I can use a small set of apps that I prepared before, and this set includes 3 pairs and 6 individual apps. And after that, you can start the study by specifying the input directory and then how many seconds you want the toolkit to exercise each app and each app pair. So the phase 1 is a code analysis, and for each phase, the input to that phase will be given on the screen. And now it's doing the instrumentation. And now the instrumentation is finished, and it goes to the second phase, which is profiling. As you can see, the toolkit is still in the process of profiling individual apps. Once the profiling is finished, we can see all the traces at the output of phase 2. And then phase 3 started, which is the characterization based on the dynamic traces. And the first part is to compute the general matrix, which is corresponding to the structural matrix I showed before in the slide. And the second part is to compute the ICC matrix. And first of all, the intra-app ICC, and then compute the inter-app ICC matrix. And after that, security matrix are being computed. So once phase 3 is finished, all the raw study data is listed here. And also the visualization and tabulation of the results are also generated. The tabular results are listed on the screen, and graphical results are pointed by the file locations of the figures. So we can go to the folders and see the graphical results. And for example, some of the graphical results here. And in the other folders. And all the graphical results you can examine. Next, I'm going to show how to track the statement coverage at runtime, and we can run the coverage tracker, and we can specify the auto mode so that we don't have to manually input. And then we specify what is the source application that you want to track the coverage. So let's say one of the app here. And you will start it, and it will first instrument for the coverage tracking. So once the instrumentation is done, it will start exercising the app. And then after profiling is done, all the coverage tracking records are shown here. Finally, I'm going to show you how to use the event tracker to profile events occurred during app executions. We can still use the automatic input, and we use the same app. And first, it will do the instrumentation. After profiling, the sequence of events occurred during the execution is listed here, and including the category of the event and the corresponding callback. You can check our website for more details about the toolkit, including the explanation of the final result format here. Thanks for watching.